Hi Julia Watts here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be creating a dashboard in my planner for next year, and I've decided that I'm going to have one of these lovely taupe planners for my year next year, and I am going to make a concerted effort to actually do something at least every month. So we'll see. I am still catching up on the past in my other planners as well, and I will continue to do that hopefully. This one I've just noticed, I've only just opened it, it's got like a pen holder. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely lovely. And you'll find those over on my website, which is juliawattscrafts.co.uk, and you'll also find them over at Elizabeth Crafts Designs in the US as well. Okie dokie, so this is inspired by one of Esther's videos when she sets up her December day by day dashboard. And what I've done is I've used the new 1-inch frame. I will put a full list of all of the items I've used in the description. So this is the 1-inch frame, and I'm using the tag and the scalloped insert. I'm not using the day by day because that would be a little bit much for me to try and do something every day, but who knows, by the end of the year I might be into the swing of it, and then I'll be able to take part in the December day by day, but we'll see. So I'm using that, and the papers I've used rabbit. The frame is cut from Rustic Winter, which is one of the art journal specials by David. I do have that in stock. Let's move that out of the way. Places to put things, that's a difficulty. And then I've got this one that I've had hanging around for a very long time, which is called Mystical Winter, which may not be available anymore. This one is by Charlene and Ilse. Again, it's an art journal special, but lots of frosty images on there. So I've got a front and a back. These are both cut from the Rustic Winter, and then these are the papers I want to have in there. So we've got a nice big snowflake from the Mystical Winter, and then on the other side we're going to have this kind of, looks like a tree and a snowflake and loads of trees in the background. I think that's, I want to keep most of this, so I don't want to do too much to it. But I did think from the art journal special, which is, grab that, not the art journal special, the planner folio special it's called, yeah, planner folio special kit, which I think is out of stock everywhere unfortunately, so check your local stores, see if they have it. I don't have it. I've cut Winter, which is that one there, from the 1-inch frame. I've cut the scallop and the tag, which are, where are they? Here they are. And I'm thinking that I will probably put, because I want to keep that lovely snowflake there. I really do want to keep most of it, so I may or may not use this tag. I don't know. I'm thinking I might have that there, just to add a little bit of interest. And then Winter is going to come down here like that. I do have also some snowflakes, and these are, I've had these lying around for ages. This is why I might not use this. I can't make my mind up. I could have it there like that actually, that might be nice. Have it in the corner, and that will definitely cover it, but that'll be the wrong way around, because I want to stamp enjoy each season as it comes. That's what I want to stamp on there, so it's going to have to go either this way, could stick out a little bit, or it's going to go that way, if it's going on there at all, because it might not. No. I've also got some more snowflakes. Where's my other snowflakes? There we are. again cut from the same die set. Where is it? There we are. 2 little snowflakes there, which I may or may not use again to put on there. They've already got the sticky on the back, and I've cut those again using the Art Journal Special. Again, this is a really old one by Charlene and Ilsa, and I've cut these out, and this one was called, it's 1825 Snow Windows. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere, but really cool. I need to get more stamps with images on. That's what I need to get. I can see myself getting a big shopping list together. Anyhow, before I start stamping or sticking anything together, on this side I've got my January, because we've got winter and then the header for January. I know winter starts in December, but I'm starting this off in January, and I've cut a strip of blue card that's going to go behind that, and January is going to go on this side there, like that. Yeah, and then I was thinking of doing some stamping, wasn't I? I was thinking of stamping that, but I think that's going to go on the other side. See, faffing around. Oh, I could put my snowflake there. I've got these snowflake type reinforcers as well. I've also got some plain reinforcers. Shall we just get on with it? Let's get on with it. So I think, did I want to do this? Because this is from CS141 Reindeer Mail, and it says, oh, what fun. Well, I think that's probably going to be not in January. It's meant to be Christmas because you've got the reindeer mail. So I think I might stamp that along there. So I think that might be nice. So we get the stamping done first. Just get on with it, Julia. So it might be a case of less is more, and I might not do the tag. Or I might mull it over, not do it straight away, and I can add it later on. That's the thing, isn't it, with your planners or your journals, that you can just add things in as and when. I'm going to go in my platform so I don't make a mess. I'm going to have this starry border, which, bless it, none of these stamps have been used before. I've had them for years. And it's just rude, isn't it, not to? This is what, I've got a lot of Christmas ones actually, so I probably ought to do the December day by day at some point. Let's bring it up here a bit. We'll have it there, I think, and then we can have winter down there. I am going to stamp with Twilight, Versafine Clair, which will probably look quite black on your screen, but it is a lovely deep sort of tealy blue. Always working in about 5 inches, everything falls over. Won't stick too much. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that all fabulous? Excuse all my mess on the back. Every now and again I treat myself to a new template so I don't look all messy. But it seems such a waste changing them all regularly. So we're going to have that there. I will just stamp the tag so that it's stamped. That's to one side, and stretch this out. Another little sing song as we go. I've got ink on my finger, so I need to get rid of that. Right, we'll be able to get this on. I don't know. Might not need it on a magnet. I know what we do. We bring it down here and we line it up like and a little magnet there, and we'll see how we get on. Enjoy each season as it comes, and this is from the weather report CS376, and this is part of the Planner Folio special kit. I haven't used any of these stamps yet. Actually, the temperature ones are really good, isn't it? Can't put everything on the dashboard. Yeah, temperature one doesn't quite fit there. It does fit there though. Okay. Have a look, see whether that's straight. It's very hard to tell when you've got a clean stamp. Dirty stamps are your best friend. They really are. Okay, are we going with that? I'll faff around with it and then it still won't be straight because I don't do straight very well. It's only a piece of paper or card. It can always be recut, replaced. So again, we're going to go sticking with this lovely Twilight. Let's hope we don't have a really bad winter. Okay, let's see how we get on with this. Ooh, pretty good. I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to do it again. Doesn't have to be really deeply inked. Lovely. Right. That's very good. First time stamping that stamp. Really good quality photopolymer stamps. Let's pull that off. We'll sketch that out and see whether we want to use it in a little bit. Okay. Now I was going to ink around the edges ahead of time and I've completely forgotten. So I'm going to stick with the teal and we're going to use Uncharted Mariner. Which is a lovely colour, one of the more recent distress oxides. So let's just add some there in the edge of our 1-inch frame. I normally go for scorched timber, but because we've got kind of tealy colours in the background, I thought we'd do them in the Uncharted instead. Let's see if we can get any in the... It's a bit of a challenge getting right in the corners. It just sets it off a little bit from the paper that's underneath. Okay, that's that one. It's the back one. Don't need to do that. Do need to do this one. Versafine Clair has quite a long open time, not as long as Distress, but do be careful that you don't stick your fingers in it, just in case you smudge it. First of all, you don't want to waste your paper. Secondly, if you've done a really good job at stamping, you don't want to ruin it. And thirdly, it's really annoying. always fast forward this bit if you don't want to watch me do this. Okay, so that's that. And what else are we edging? We're going to edge this. I need to stick this together as well. Obviously it's optional, you don't have to ink around the edges if you don't want to. And I will ink around the edge of this tag just in case I decide I'm going to use it, because I still haven't made my mind up. It's always a work in process. Honestly, the amount of faffing I do trying to figure out whether I want to do stuff or what goes together, it takes me ages. Is anybody else like that? I think I faff around more with planner pages than I do when I make a card. I think because there's so many different options. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the inking we need to do. I don't want to ink on my snowflakes. Okay, now let's figure out what we're doing. Right, that's going on that one. So let's put a bit of, should we do this one first? Let's do this one first because this one's got to line up better. That way. I've got to get my head around front and back. This would make a really nice shaker type feature as well. I must have a go at that. Just going around the frame. Figuring out. Obviously, make sure your holes are not covered up. Go there. Are we? No, we're not going to go a little bit further up. Yeah, to be good. There's a little bit of glue there, but I can rub that off with my adhesive eraser, and I'll just put some glue on my finger. Just about right size for the holes at the top. Just about a few. Right, that's going to go on there like that. If that's up the right way. So I'm actually going to put glue on the whole thing here so that the pages stick together. That's good. Okay, let's get winter on. This has got Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive on the back. Just with some lovely dark blue. Where's my tweezers? Here. Dark blue card. I think we'll have winter over towards the right, like that. And do I want to, still faffing, there, that's going to go over that stamping, isn't it? I do like it like that as it is. I'm not going to faff around with that anymore at the moment. Right, I think what we'll do is, because we've got snowflakes on both sides, I think we'll alternate with the reinforcers, and we'll put, I know they fit because I did check. We'll put some snowflakes and we'll put some other solids. This is going to have more snowflakes. I think we'll have, should we do 2? Yeah. I can't remember if this is out of a set or if this is out of as in a reinforcement set, or if it's out of a Christmas set. It might be out of a Christmas set. Can't remember. And I've got some circles as well. Out of the same dark blue card. I feel I do want something up there, but I've got my snowflakes, so I can put those on. So I could put a big snowflake up there, like that. Put anything in the middle. I might look for another, or look for a snowflake stamp that will go in the middle there. Or it might be too many snowflakes. I feel I want something in there. Or what I could do is cut one of these smaller snowflakes out of the dark blue. I'll pick these up. So I could perhaps put one of those in there in dark blue. Let's put that one there. Let's have one down here. Oh, what's in these? Having stuck that on there, I wonder what's in the minis. Don't think there's anything in the minis that's going to fit actually, because they are mini. Right, so we're not going to have those. What if I've got some other? I don't have the right colour. I have got some other snowflakes, but they're all in white. Of course they are, because snowflakes are white. Oh, I'm just fapping with my reinforcers that have moved. Okay, so it's not that. Definitely is missing something there. We'll come on to that in a minute. Let's do January. And I'll stick this down. On my pokey bits, maybe make sure they've got a tiny bit of glue on. If you're using the Sidekick, you can just chop it down, and so you haven't got the the little holes in so it still fits. Okay. And we need to put the little bits in. I've saved all the bits. This spells January, and I've also got the holes in there as well if I want to put the holes back in. But these are our little bits. So we've got the R, the A, 2 A's and an R that we've got to put the bits in. Always a tiny bit of a challenge, this. So I'm going to use my pickup tool. I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit just there and there. Now, if you are actually popping the letters back in again, then as in a contrast colour, then you do that before you put these bits in, because otherwise you might not have put the bits in the right place. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. This is the R bit, which doesn't want to turn over. That's going to go in there. Okay, and then we've got 2 little A bits, which are like little pointy bits. The pickup tool just helps you pick it up because they are tiny. That's good. And the last one is going to go. No, there's a bit too much glue on there, unfortunately. I should be able to erase that afterwards. Let's pop a little bit, thread a little bit of twine through the holes. Let's double it up. I don't have a crocodile. We could put brads in. I think we're going to put a little bit of twine, or cotton rather, so that it's not too high. Ugh, grab it. Just knot it. Just so happens to be blue, which is quite handy. Oh, very, very cack-handed with this. Okay. Let's do a little bit. It's very old, that cotton. I think it was my mum's. Right, I don't know how Esther does this so quickly. I'm very slow. Do a knot. So we're certainly not faffing around with a bow. That's going to go on here, right way up. That would be really good. Good start. Where's that? I want to find a snowflake to put in there. Give me a chance to find one. Okay, I found one that fits perfectly, and we're going to just pop it. It's not an Elizabeth Crafts Designs one, it's one from my stash. And we're going to just stamp that in the middle, and I popped it into the platform because it's not going to be even underneath. And hopefully we can get a decent image again with the Twilight. See, that's what you need to stamping platform. That's much better. I'm much happier with that. I could even put a pearl in the centre if I wanted to. Not sure if I want pearls in my planner, because they're all bubbly and then they might, mind you, it's going to be on the front page, so I might stick a gem in the centre actually. Right, I can continue now. I'm happier now. Right, so now we're going to stick January down. And so this is from Vertical Months. Don't think I mentioned that. Just going to very slight, tiny border. So Vertical Months, you've got all the months of the year. So that's very handy for this sort of thing. And we're going to pop our reinforcers on. So this one we're going to have the blues. And just one of the snowflakes in between. And one. I don't think I need to add anything to this, because that background paper kind of does all the work. And now I've got my snowflakes on my January, on my winter page. Do I want to add any on here? That's the thing. I'll be snowflaked out, won't I? I do like that. I'm going to put a little gem in the centre of this snowflake, because I can. And like I say, it's going to nearly tip them all over. It's going to be the front page. So, do I want 5 or do I want an 8? That's the question. The 8 might be a bit big. Yeah, I want 5. I'm not going to put one in those there though. Or am I? I don't know. I could do. Coulda, woulda, will. I don't know what the phrase is, but I'm gonna. And 5 in there. can almost like, this one's almost like a paint splodge, isn't it, this one? Very contemporary. So I'm very happy with that page. I do feel that January needs something else on it. Although it doesn't have to, because January is quite a stark month, isn't it? It's not a very exciting month. So I think we might stop at that, because I mean, I don't want that on there because it's going to be in the way. And I don't want to hide that tree there. We could say that, but that's been better on this page. It does kind of work, doesn't it? You could actually have it so that it's over there like that. I think I prefer it on this page somewhere. But I don't want to hide that image. So here I am faffing while you're watching me faff. This is what I do for ages. I just faff. I might pop it on there. Let's pop it on there without the tag bit. So this front page, winter's quite busy, and the other one's quite stark. January, like I say, January is quite a stark month. I don't mind January actually. It's February that I don't like so much. So we can still see fun. We've still got the stars coming underneath. I think that's straight. Do we think that's straight? Looks straight, doesn't it? Okie dokie, we're going to stop there because I'll just faff around for another half an hour and you won't want that. So there we are. We've got, that's going to go in my planner. So it's my first page in my new planner for 2025. Tell it's new because it's nice, it's stiff. So that's going to go in there to start my year off. So we've got a dashboard for winter and a dashboard for January. And then we'll see what the new year holds. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe on my YouTube channel if you've not already. And yeah, thank you for watching.